fucking phone. Alright, so a YouTube only stream because that's what's gonna be happening for a bit until I get my until I can save up enough till I can at least use my pay up use my credit use my credit card to get the PC. I want to get something online. I think I saw something from Asus. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's see what I have right now. Refuses for part 11. Let's see what I have so far. Refuses to let the figure escape unscathed. Sasha and Mars charging together. Charges them together, but still dominates. The encounter realizes their current state is enough to briefly power up. Their tinted hair fully changes to their respective color. And rushes in first, her key manifesting into cat ears and tails and claw movement mimic a tiger-like version of the Wolfang fists, swift, predatory, and precise. The figure is forced to focus entirely on it and clearly having to exert more effort than before. Despite agility techniques, the figure eventually gains the upper hand, pinning Anne. They place a hand on Anne's chest, light blue key radiating from the palm as it prepares for an attack. Before the figure can strike, Sasha flies, slamming her foot into their face with tremendous force and sending them flying. Okay. Her powerful strike causes a shockwave that cracks the ground beneath them. Alright. Okay, so that's what I have. Hey, this is what I have. How the fuck did it, Oh, this is right here. Okay, so this is where it was. Okay, I got it now. So, let's get rid of this. I don't know what this was. I think I had problem last time I was writing this. Okay, so, let me increase this. Increase it to 25 there. Alright, that should be good. You can hear the music. So, yeah. Crouch to the ground beneath them. Alright, Sasha. Immediately. That is not how you spell immediately. Fuck, I'm gonna use the app on my phone because I can't spell for shit. Immediately. Alright, so Mediatel. Why? Immediately follows. Wow, that was weird. Sasha immediately follows. Immediately follows. Landing a barrage of punches and kicks on the figure. They fly. While this is happening? Marcy. Charges key in her hand after a bit. She slams her on the ground below her. Sending her key through the ground. Following the two. Once the ENERGY energy catches up to them. CAU. That is not how you spell catch. You gave me cauterized instead of catch. I never passed a single spelling test in elementary school. So of course I can't spell. Once the energy catches up to them, Marcy commands it to go up. Commands it to comes out of the ground. Commands it to come out of the ground. Sasha, seeing the key in the GROUND. Seeing the key in the ground, following, pulls back to let the energy. That is great. To let the energy come out of the ground and hit the figure in the back. Sending it into the sky. More and more pixelated key. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I had because that's what I have for Marcy's. Her key was gonna be pixelated. So yeah, more and more pixelated key. Keeps going the figure back to the sky before it can get a hold of itself. Before it can get a hold of itself and create a key barrier to stop the key attacks. As it focus. Is that how you spell focus? I think that's how you spell focus. As it focuses on the key attacks, it doesn't notice and flying in and landing a drop kick onto it, sending it to the ground. Before it can get close to the ground. Sasha intercepts with her knee, sending it flying to and meteor hammer, right? That's the name of a move, right? Meteor hammer, or is it an axe? No, I'm thinking of an axe kick. Meteor. They gave me mediocre. Meteor hammer. Weaponless. I don't know if it's meteor hammer's the right word or not. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I could probably just look up the freaking Xenoverse 2 skill. Wiki skills. Sure, give me this. Super attacks, that's what I need. Strike. Sledgehammer. Swings both of their hands joined together, hitting opponent in a sweep down motion, knocking them down. Okay, so that's what it's called. Okay, so honestly, using the wiki, even if it's the fandom wiki, would be pretty good here because it would give me what I need. Speaking of which, I am going to move the wikis over to the main page so I can properly get a look at it. Both their hands that are joined together. I'm just gonna do this one. I'm probably just gonna use. No, because using the sledgehammer technique when recording this, just saying they use the sledgehammer technique is really only gonna be useful for those who are freaking a nerd, or those who is a freaking nerd who knows this, who knows the movement by memory, which obviously not a lot will. So I'm just gonna keep using the description. Swings both her hands that are joined together. Her hands that are joined together. Downwards. Downwards. Together, downwards. Hitting the figure. My kick. Or creates a keyblade in the right hand, proceeds to slash the opponents 5 times. Sasha once again intercepts, this time with her keyblade. Sasha once again intercepts. Sasha once again intercepts, but her keyblade. With her keyblade. Sending the figure flying again. As they continue to do this, Marcy is charging. Marcy is charging up key into her hand. Once she gathered enough. Whoops. She gathered enough energy. She lets the this is super strikes, so let me go for key. It still strikes. There we go. Oh, woken. Like a blast ultimates. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. You know, I could use the scatter Kamehameha. I'll do have that here for now because that is a good image. Instead of it just being a blasted and scattering, it scatters from her hand, but it all like emerges, all comes together on their attack on the opponent in many different like directions. That's what I'm looking for, directions. Alright, so full power energy wave. That is not what I'm looking for, so I will not be using that one. So what do I do here? This is just what it is. A cone over a rather large amount of time. Scattered energy wave or scattered Kamehameha. You know, I think I might use this one, the scatter. Okay, no, I think I'll just use the full power energy blast volley. She lets the key fire out from her hands in a barrage of key bullets. And a barrage of key bullets. Sasha and seeing this, they pull back, letting they stop attacking. They stop attacking, letting the figure fly into they're fighting in a city, so into collapsed. That is not how you spell collapse. None of these are how you spell collapse. There it is. That's how you spell collapse. Let it fly into a collapse building. As the Kiba Raj hits, they fire their own key blast, and the uses the Kamehameha And Sasha uses the Gallic. Hey! Here it is. Gallic cannon. Gallic garlic. This is the Gallic gun. And Sasha is using the Gallic gun. Gallic on fire! Alright, so now we just gotta wait for this. Or so let's get rid of this, just so I can have more room. Got a gun. Okay. Now we gotta wait for this. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Nice, it is giving me the format that I want. Alright, so let's see how I get it. I don't want to have to remind it that it can't add stuff to it that I didn't do. Without wasting a moment, Sasha follows up her kick by launching into a relentless barrage of punches and kicks. Battered mid-air, unable to regain control of Sasha's strikes, keep them off balance. I can probably add this one, but I'm not gonna add this. I'm not gonna add the line of dialogue. Marcy, ground-based setup. While Sasha's keeping the figure occupied, Marcy begins charging ki into her hand, her energy flickering with pixelated distortion. After building up enough power, Marcy slams her hand into the ground. The energy snakes through the terrain below like glowing digital roots. Yeah, I'll keep that one because that gives you a visual in your mind on how it goes through. Tracking Sasha and the figure from below. As the ground-bound energy. I'm not gonna add that part in, no. I'm not gonna add that because I don't like it. Catches up to them, Marcy commands it to erupt. Sasha, noticing the incoming ki poses and gradually pulls back, allowing the burst of energy to blast the figure from the back. The explosion sends the figure hurling into the sky. That is what I wrote. More pixelated ki erupts below, rapidly blasting the figure upward. The figure finally regains composure mid-air and conjure a glowing. Don't want to have it be blue. No, I'm not gonna have it be blue, and there is a reason why. To block the onslaught. Focusing on the pixelated attack, the figure does not see Anne charging in from above. She slams him into the ground with a devastating dropkick, shattering the barrier and driving the figure. I'm gonna leave out that shattering the barrier because she did not go through the barrier. If anything, it'd be more from the back. So I will change that to be like drop kicking her from the back of the head. Once again, leaving out the dialogue because that is not needed. Can hit the ground. Sasha intercepts them by driving her knee into their gut, launching them skyward again. Follows up, swinging both her arms downward and double-fisted hammer blow. That slams the figure further into the air. It's supposed to be back down, but whatever. She steps one more time, this time with her keyblade, striking the figure clean across the chest and sending them spiraling. The figure begins to coordinate aerial combos, each shift flowing seamlessly into the next. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that part in. While the other keeps the figure airborne, Marcy focuses and charges a large amount of ki into her hand. Once ready, she releases a rapid barrage of fixated ki bullets aimed at the airborne enemy. Sasha and Anne breaks off just as the figure clashes into a collapsed building. Marcy's ki barrage rains down onto the rubble, explosions lighting up the area. Prepare and fires their signature attack. Not signature, but still. This one is one that I am gonna keep with the dialogue because that is literally the name of the attack, so I am gonna keep that. So basically, it kept a lot of what I wrote, which is good. It kept what I wrote. There is a few things that I am gonna change because I did not like what it gave me, and most of the and all the dialogue to keep. Ugh. That was weird. Whoa, what the frick? Did I get dropped for a moment? I think I got dropped for a moment. Oh well. If I got dropped for a moment, I got dropped for a moment. Ugh. Do I make one of those drinks? I have advanced GG on me and I can already feel my mind going a bit. Feel my mind wandering off. Do I need to drink one of those focus? I think it depends on how this one goes. But I do feel myself just stalling so I don't have to keep writing. Procrastination. You gotta love it. Ah! Alright. Batted mid-air, unable to guarantee us. I keeps to them. I'm gonna say occupied. Frick. I don't even know how to spell occupied. Yay! Occupied. Oh, excuse me. Keeps them. UPIDD. As Sasha's strikes keeps them occupied. It says it right there. Freaking idiot. You know, fuck you. I'm gonna just replace this with attention. Distortion? Just a pixelated look. There it is. I'm just gonna keep it as look, not distortion. She's not freaking Marcy. Marcy? That is Marcy, not Monica. Frick. Slams her hand to the ground. I'm gonna keep this part though, because that is a good visualization of the attack going. So let's do this. Keep that description. As the energy catches up to them, Marcy commands it to erupt. Sasha, noticing the incoming key post, and gradually pull back, allowing the burst of energy to blast the figure into the back. The explosion sends it hurling into the sky. Just making sure. Alright, so let's do this. I generally don't know if that could have been heard or not. I doubt it. Rapidly blasting the figure upward. Once the figure finally regains composure mid-air, it conjures up, going. What is the energy that I'm looking for? What color is it I'm looking for? Orange? Orange. Alright, so orange it is. So it's gonna be orange. I already got it. I already got it. I already got it. I already got it. Once the figure finally regains its composure mid-air, it conjures up a glowing orange. A glowing orange key barrier to block the onslaught. Into them and driving the figure back towards the ground. Alright, before the figure drives her knee into their gut and launches them skywards again, and follows up, swinging both arms downward at a double-fisted hammer blow that slams the figure back to the ground. Back to the ground. This one I don't need to. Well, actually I do need to do this one. Instead of the trio, it'll be duo. Alright, after I do this, I'll use the restroom and then I'll come right back to keep going. The duo begins a coordinated aerial combo, each flow sending the figure flying. sending the figure flying. All right, now let's. To let the figure crash into. Break off to let the figure crash into a collapsed building. Soon's sauce. Oh, bro, a sauce. Soon rains down on the rubble. Explosion lighting the area in unison, and then Sasha began their own onslaught. So let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and add these. Kamehameha. Kamehameha. Got gun. Alright. This is still relatively low for the
This work continues. The story goes on.
compared to, I think actually this is on brand for part 9, but then again, with unlike what I have, because this was written with a different more setup that I have for my writing, then so it is gonna be look a lot different. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom, and then I'll keep going. Boom, 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 boom.
What do young people worship today? What do they believe? What do they hang on to? What do they hope for?
I can't speak for young people, but probably I guess would be the same things they've always celebrated, just kind of a joy of existence, self-discovery, freedom, 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 freedom.
I fucked up my shoulder. I sat down and I felt my shoulder pop and now it hurts. Ah! It's nothing bad. It's just ah. All right. La, 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 la. Let's keep going. All right. Alright, let me think. Alright, I think I got something. As the battlefield sits in silence, and Sasha hovers down, keeping their eye on the crater. Crater. I cannot spell crater. Crater. I think that's how it is. Crater. Alright, I think that's crater. Alright. Keeping their eye on the crater. That is left by their attack. Ugh. Like I need to stop that. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Do I want to keep writing this? I need to freaking compromise with myself right now. I already feel like wanting to stop, but I am not going to. I'm not going to stop right now because I have to keep doing it. The only reason I'm going to stop now, the only reason I'll stop before I even finish my writing is if it's already past 2 hours, which it has not. It's not even an hour yet, so I can't do that. But I want to take the time to make I feel like I'm going to need to do that. But do I have another... I do have another one, but it's cracked at the bottom. Do I want to do that? I probably need to because I'm already... Fuck it, I need to. Enjoy the music some more. I'm back. And I got my jugs. Just kidding. Oh, kidding. There's the focus drink from events. GG. Use my username at checkout to get nothing percent, to get no discount. All right, so let's get back to work. Get back to work. Getting back to work. Getting back to work. All right. Keeping their eye on the crater that is left by their attack. Is silent. That is not how you spell silent. There it is. Silent. They can feel that the figure isn't gone after a bit. They see the figure walk out of the crater, but their helmet is destroyed. But their helmet is destroyed. Well, how did that? How? Okay, fine. Fine. I did not spell it the way you wanted. But their helmet is destroyed. To everyone's shock, the figure looks exactly like Marcy. Exactly. Oh, my throat. Looks exactly like Marcy. Well. Are a lot. You three are a lot stronger. You three are a lot stronger than you should be. You three are a lot stronger than my last report. Then again, this is a different timeline. No thanks to you, Trunks. Thanks to you, Trunks. called out causes trunks to flinch. Causes trunks to flinch. And cuts to the chase and ask who they are. The figure laughs at this, asking if it's hot. Asking if it's not obvious. Oblivious! Obvious. O-B-V-I-O-U-S. I still misspelled it. Asking if it's not obvious. Cuts in, saying that just because they have their girl friend's face doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. True. Okay, the question is, do I want... Okay, so the question is, do I need to try this out a little bit further because you know, I feel like if I keep doing the way it went in the anime, it would just drag it out here instead of in the anime. As in the anime, or as in the original manga and anime, it was a resting period. It was a short resting period. But if I were to do the same thing here, will it just drag it out? I think it will just drag it out. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll keep to my original thing. I think I'll keep to my original plan here. Okay, so I know how I'm gonna end this one off. So, the question is, what do I do here? I think, yeah. If I have time, I think I will go ahead and get set up my stuff so I can downgrade Xenoverse, so I can I guess run the revamp project. Like what I think my Xenoverse already updated. Did not update it. I'm not gonna update it here But oh, I thought I had Starbound installed. Oh, I guess I didn't. Anyways, I'm just gonna. I don't know if I'll have a lot. So I'm pretty sure I'll have a lot of time left over, but still, that's what I'll do. I think after this, I am going to set up my stuff so I can downgrade Xenoverse, because the revamp project has some stuff that I do need, which actually helps with the new character design that I have. Speaking of character design, I am freaking excited about the new update for Genshin Impact. The new thing that they're gonna have that allows you to make your own characters. I am so excited for that. Yeah, as well as that GTA anime thing that's gonna come out too. I think the beta's already out, or at least the private betas, anyways. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. That one might be just my phone exclusive. Then again, I did have Zenless Zero as my phone exclusive, but I got caught into the story for that one. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of games, fucking the Stop Killing Game movement. I am so glad for that one. I really am excited for that one, freaking. I really want to keep playing these other games, man. It's just a shame that company will just get rid of them and never let us see the light of it again. I want these games. But yeah, it's like I think there was one that I was curious about. I think it was a Princess Principal. Yeah, I think it was Princess Principal. There was a mobile game, but it shut down a while ago. And now I can never find it. I don't even think there's footage of it online. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure there is, or otherwise I wouldn't know about it. But still, there's really not a lot for me to find for Princess Principal. And I mean, granted, it did look like more like just a Bejeweled type of deal, but you know. Now, wasn't there a Ruby game? Right, there was a Chinese Ruby game. Freaking, I wanted to try that one too, but you know, before I really found out about it, it was already gone. Or is it a Chinese exclusive? You know, I'm curious. The Ruby Chinese mobile game. Let's take a look. With officially licensed mobile game from the with the same name. Mainline, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Macau. Around Volume 3. Also, it makes sense. So then again, I think that's really when this came out. But still. Development. The first closed lasted. Let's take a look at the website. Let's take a look at the website. I'm getting distracted, obviously. Ah! I don't think there's anything left. I saw there was a Reddit post. It's shutting down due to expiry of rights? Huh. Yo, what is this design? Yo, this artwork looks amazing. Fuck. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Fucking talking about Stop Killing Games. Now he's talking about Ruby mobile games. Right. Anyway, let's get back into it. Because they have their girlfriend's face doesn't mean anything. figure check. Figure. Chuck goes. Then says. Unless they are the same person. Causes the trio's heart to drop. Of course, I'm no longer Darcy. C-O-R. Damn it. C-O-U-R. Of course, I'm no longer Marcy. I gave up that time. I got rid of that name once I was born. Got rid of that name. I got rid of that name a while ago. A long time ago. Call me Darcy. And with that, I bring this here. Darcy. D-A-R-C-Y. D-A-R-C-Y. Call me Darcy. Is you are surprised at. Everyone is surprised at this. I could go on and on, but I'm here to collect what's mine. Could go on and on about why I'm here, but I'm just here to get what's mine. But I'm just here to collect what's mine. What's mine? Sheep. Would that be a key? I think it'd be a key super. Solar flare. No, hold on. Solar. Yeah. Solar flare. Obviously not an attack. Would it be a key evasive? No, would it be evasive? Counter? It'd be on other supers. Oh yeah, it'd be right here. Solar flare. She brings her hands both. She brings both her hands to her face on either their side. And shouts, "Solar flare! Solar flare!" Blinding everyone in front of her. In front of her. She moves quickly and brings her hand up to both Anne and Sasha. A light blue key radiating on Anne, and the same thing, but it's pink. A light blue key is radiating from her palm. G against Anne. The same happens with Sasha, but with a pink key. Both Anne and Sasha are engulfed. That is not how you spell engulfed. I think that's how you spell it. Are engulfed in the respective color as they shrink in size. Once in Darcy's palm, everyone starts to get their vision back just in time to see this. Just time to see Darcy close her palm. Close her palm and Sasha and and gone. The respective light starts flowing into Darcy. The respective lights starts flowing through Darcy. Starts flowing through Darcy. And after a beat, huge of amount of heat is released from Darcy. Marcy, Marcy, and everyone away. Amazed at this power, it is more than what she knew. It is more than what she knew when all three are together. After taking a deep breath, the lice come out of her, leaving Darcy back to how she was before. Absorbing both girls. Both a light blue and a pink ball of key dances around her. Well. And then again, this is a different timeline. No thanks to you, Trunks. Whoops. Isn't it obvious? Our girlfriend's face doesn't mean anything. Unless they're the same person. Of course, I'm no longer Marcy. I got rid of that name a long time ago. Call me Darcy. I could go on and on about why I'm here. But really, I'm just here to collect what's mine. Solar flare! It's more than what I knew. Okay. So I got one more thing, so I was originally gonna end it off right there, but you know, that isn't the end of it right there. Part 11, I'm gonna add a little bit more at the end, and that is gonna be the ending of this end. Basically looking at how long I've been going, probably the end of the stream. Alright, so basically everything here was basically how I wrote it, so yeah. So I don't really need to do much here, so let's just... Maybe just a little bit of editing, but that can be done either on my own time or on another stream. Damn it. Epic Center. Okay. As everyone picks themselves up, Darcy looks at them. You're lucky that I have business to attend to. Business to... Fucking... How to get snobbish out of business? Out of my attempt to spell business. 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 Business to 10 to attend to. I'll be back in maybe 3 days. Be back in maybe 3 days to 3 days to extract the planet from its extract the planet of its resources. Of its resources. Of its resources. Sources. Of its resources. You can train all you like, but I'm not making the same mistake twice. But I'm not making the same mistake twice. Darcy raises a and up to her at her side and opens a portal like nothing. Out looking back, she goes through. All right, and that will be the last thing I will do for this episode, on this episode right here. And after I transfer this into my notes, I'm gonna end the stream off. I mean, while it's good, I am not going to, well, actually, yeah, I think I might keep this one. I didn't write that, but, yeah, while I didn't write this, it's still good, but, yeah. I'm not gonna, business to attend to. I'll be back in maybe 3 days to extract the planet of its resources. You can train all you like, but I'm not making the same mistake twice. I'm gonna leave this part out, so yeah. Okay, so, yeah. All right, and that's it. It's actually it's barely 3 pages. So, but yeah, that's not bad for writing part 11. Even though that's not what I'm at video wise, I still have a bit of buffer for that. So yeah. Anyways, the stream. I can't say YouTube because I'm not streaming on Twitch. But yeah. Thank VOD heads because nobody really watched the stream, but you know. VOD heads, thank you for checking this out. And yeah, a reminder: I stream every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. At 10:30 a.m. Eastern, I think is what this is. But yeah, if you like, you can come join whenever you like, and you know, maybe throw your hat into the ring. Because after all, this not only shows the behind the scenes, but you know, maybe you can get some involvement as well. Anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say. Blaze here, and I will see you later. Whatever I make. Bye bye.